Part 2, the journey begins. With a sense of purpose burning in her heart, Frozen embarked on her adventure to the towering Icepeak mountain. Armed with her trusty ice staff, she ventured deeper into the frozen wilderness, leaving her cozy cottage behind. The journey was not without its challenges. As Frozen trudged through the snow-covered forest, the temperature dropped, and a biting wind howled through the trees. She wrapped her fur-lined cloak tightly around her and pressed on, determined to reach the mountain's icy peak. Along the way, she encountered creatures of the winter woods. Majestic snow owls with luminous eyes watched her from their perches, and Arctic foxes, their fur as white as the snow, darted among the trees. Frozen felt a deep connection with these creatures, as if they were guiding her on her quest. As she ascended higher into the mountains, the terrain became treacherous. She crossed frozen rivers, their surfaces slick with ice, and navigated narrow ice bridges that spanned deep chasms. Her ice staff became her trusted companion, helping her create stable paths and bridges as she went. The mountain itself seemed to come alive, with massive ice formations and frozen waterfalls that glistened in the cold sunlight. It was a world of breathtaking beauty and danger, and Frozen's heart pounded with both fear and excitement. One particularly challenging obstacle lay ahead, a sheer ice wall that blocked her path. It seemed impossible, but Frozen was determined to reach the summit. She raised her ice staff and, with a focused mind and steady hand, began to channel her powers. With each touch of her staff, she willed the ice to respond. Slowly but surely, the ice wall began to shift and transform. Frozen carved intricate patterns and footholds into the ice, creating a climbable path to the top. The ascent was grueling, and her fingers grew numb from the cold, but Frozen's determination never wavered. With each step, she drew closer to her goal. She knew that at the summit of Icepeak Mountain, she would find the answers she sought. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Frozen reached the mountain's icy peak. She stood atop the world, the snow-covered landscape stretching out in all directions. The sense of accomplishment and wonder filled her heart. But her journey was far from over. As she caught her breath and took in the breathtaking view, she noticed a hidden cave entrance at the peak. It was the entrance to the heart of the mountain, the place where the ancient secrets were said to reside. With her ice staff in hand, Frozen entered the cave, its walls glistening with crystals and strange, ethereal light. The cave led her deeper and deeper into the heart of the mountain until she reached a cavern bathed in an otherworldly glow. In the center of the cavern, Frozen discovered a massive ice crystal, its radiance illuminating the entire chamber. She approached the crystal, her heart pounding with anticipation. This was what she had journeyed so far to find, the source of her unique powers and the answers to her questions. As she touched the crystal with her ice staff, it began to resonate with energy. Frozen could feel the power coursing through her, a connection to the very essence of ice and snow. The crystal seemed to come alive, showing her visions of a world in peril, a world in need of her abilities. Frozen knew that her adventure was beginning. She had discovered the source of her powers and a newfound purpose, to use her unique abilities to protect and preserve the frozen wonders of the world. With her ice staff as her guide, she was ready to embrace the challenges and adventures that lay ahead, for she was Frozen, the guardian of ice and snow, and her journey had only just begun.
Please subscribe for going forward, and your subscription is my inspiration. If you are not a kid, please don't dislike.